First of all, I want you to listen to the dignity of Andrew Sachs, and then we're going to go into the hideous malevolence of Russell Brand and Jonathan Ross. But first, listen to the dignity of Andrew Sachs.
I have decided. I didn't need to decide. I'm not going to take it anywhere. I'm not out for revenge or anything like that. These two performers. I'm a performer. Sometimes it goes very wrong, and it's up to them to do better. Both apologised to me. Both sent very nice letters. I accept all apologies, but I'm not asking for them.
People online have been saying that I've been too hasty to judge Russell Brand. Well, you know, I remember this event.
Are you broadcasting such things?
Well, if I were the BBC, I wouldn't do that, no.
So there's a big debate about the quality of reporting around the Russell Brand thing, and lines which have been reported and which were then acted last night in the dispatches thing. Lines like, "Oh, I only wanted to see your mascara run," within the context which I don't intend to repeat. It is utterly, utterly shocking. And Brand is accused of controlling behaviour, bullying behaviour, the same sort of things that we've heard over the summer from other people. It's not just the sexual abuse, it's also this bullying, controlling behaviour, which I would allege comes from this power imbalance that celebrity status seems to confer. And it's shocking, and how you know people were running around the place securing trysts for Russell Brand and claiming on camera that they felt like a pimp. It's extreme language. Now, I don't want to add to it particularly in any way. And as I say, all of these things, or have I said it yet? I'll say it now. All of these things are simply allegations. No criminal charges have been filed. No evidence has been produced to the police. I think there's that same distinction that we saw in the Philip Schofield, Hugh Edwards story, Dan Wootton story. There may not be a criminal case to answer, but do you want this person in your living room? Do you want this person in your sitting room? Do you want this person in your house? Do you want this person on your wireless set, on your radio? Do you want this person on your television? Is this somebody you want in your life? Now, I would say it isn't, but it's not on the basis of these testimonies that I would say that. It's on the basis of the story which broke in 2008 when Russell Brand and Jonathan Ross concocted a series of 3 telephone calls to Andrew Sachs' answer phone. And I think there is a way in which we sort of forget about this particular exchange, and I found it, and I want to play it to you. I'm going to play you each section in turn. So here is the first section.
Russell Brand.
Okay, so I believe, is Andrew Sachs going to be on the phone now? Don't embarrass me when we're talking to Andrew Sachs by mentioning the granddaughters.
Who do you think I am?
Manuel is sort of promoting, or Andrew Sachs, he'll be appearing in a documentary, The Bill Made Me Famous, alongside Martin Kemp, Roger Daltrey, Paul O'Grady and Pauline Quirk. All people who have been made famous by the bill.
No, I would dispute that. They were not made famous by the bill, nor were you.
Hold on, that's the whole premise of the documentary.
Well, I'm undermining it right now with the truth. Here's the fact. Do you think of Paul Grady and go, oh yeah, he was in the bill?
Made famous by it.
No. Do you think of Russell Brand and go, yeah, you know what, he was in the bill? No.
Made famous by it.
Manuel Saxy thingy. Do you think he was in the bill? No. No.
The thing was,
They were not made famous by the bill.
between me being in the bill and becoming famous, a decade of addiction and trauma occurred.
And that made you more famous than your brief appearance in the bill.
It did. Actually, well, that's the phone ringing. We can hear the phone ringing. We're just going to go, all right, Andrew, and we're going to just go straight into talking to Andrew Sachs.
I don't blame
Andrew
you.
Sachs is... Right. Oh, no. What, this is Andrew Sachs' answer phone? Right, Jonathan. Well, this is unconventional.
I'll blurt
publicity.
something out.
Don't blurt something out. Not on the answer phone,
Sorry,
Jonathan.
I can't answer at the moment, but
Sorry,
please
sorry.
call again or leave a message. Speak after the tone. Thank you.
So lonely.
When you've left your message, just hang up, or for more options, press 1 at any time.
Hello, Andrew Sachs. This is Russell Brand. I'm a great appreciator of your work over decades. You're going to be on my show now, mate. I don't know why you're not answering the phone. It's a bit difficult. I'm here with Jonathan Ross.
Hello, Andrew.
That's Jonathan Ross speaking now. We understand. Anyway, well, I can still do the interview to his answer phone.
Let's do it. Let's
I
do it.
think. Andrew Sachs, you will be appearing in a documentary, The Bill Made Me Famous, with Martin Kemp, Roger Daltrey, Paul O'Grady, Pauline Quirk.
Yes.
Did the bill really make all those people famous, Andrew Sachs?
I maintain it didn't, Andrew Sachs.
That's Jonathan speaking
I
now.
maintain you rose to fame with your own talent in other performances,
Yeah,
not just a
like-
guest appearance on the bloody bill.
We thought you was better in 40 Towers. I don't even remember you being in the bill. I didn't know you was in it. And nor Pauline
I
Quirk.
don't remember your 40 Towers, I remember your singles. I've got all 4 of them.
Well, there were 4 great singles. Now, Andrew Sachs.
Don't call him Manuel, that's
I
really
just
bad
call him
manners.
Andrew Sachs.
Oh, I apologise.
I said
to Russell.
Andrew Sachs.
He's an idiot.
Look, Andrew Sachs, I've got respect for you and your lineage and progeny.
Yeah, we know
Never
that.
let that be questioned.
Don't hint,
I wasn't hinting. Why did that come across as a hint?
because you know what you're talking about.
Now, when you were
He
doing...
fucked your granddaughter!
That's his answer phone!
I'm sorry.
Even if we cut it out
I'm
of the
sorry.
show!
I'm sorry. I apologise. Andrew, I
It's
apologise.
still on the answer. It's on the answer phone.
Well, I can't help it. You were talking about it and it was in my head. I apologise.
Jonathan!
I got excited. What can I say?
I'm coming on
It
your
just came
turn.
out.
Right, you wait till I'm on your turn. Andrew Sachs, I did not do nothing with Georgina. Oh no, I've revealed I know her name! Oh no, it's a disaster! Abort! Abort! Please watch that show! I am out of the bill! Starring Andrew Sachs!
We
I'm out of
apologise.
the bill!
Again, we
Abort! Put the
apologise.
phone down! Put the phone down! Code red! Code red! I'm sorry, Mr. Folty, I'm sorry! You're a waste of space! I'm just on autopilot now.
I'm sorry. I'm sitting here laughing and blushing at the same time about the message we left on Andrew Sachs' answer machine
Oh,
earlier.
why did we leave
It's
that message on
it's
Andrew
just
Sachs'
now,
answer phone?
I feel like I was in shock, and now it's becoming a reality for me, and I'm going to be blushing and feeling terrible and sweating like I got the flu for 3 days now.
Well, it's going to be difficult. Let's look, just
Do you
to
know
wrap
where
this
he
up,
lives? Do you
let's
know where
divide
he
the house in
lives?
two.
Why don't we
Right,
go round his house on the way home and apologise?
And Andrew Sachs and Jonathan Ross think again, and then they phone again. Listen.
That's the only way we can make better the Andrew Sachs situation we've created, right? By leaving that answer phone message where you said Russell's effed your granddaughter.
Right.
The only way we can make it better is by leaving another answer phone message, Jonathan.
All right, I'm going to... Oh, God, I don't know
But
if I can hold
this
it in.
time it's going to be a kind of nice one where we apologise for the previous one.
All right, let's do it.
It might just work. Yes, we can do it. I think, what was that? My Richard, you wanted to buy... Oh, blimey, what a sort...
Richard.
Come on, mate.
Richard the Third Bird.
Hey, I don't mind if I do.
dear.
Why not?
Stop being in a room with Chaz and Dave.
I am a composite of Chaz and Dave.
Poured into one thinner skin.
All their diverse qualities I've captured. So, yeah, let's ring back Andrew Sachs.
Yes.
We'll right, there's Andrew Sachs's phone. Oh, I hope what if he answers this time?
You're on your own then.
Oh,
You're on your own.
no,
I'm
Jonathan.
I'm pretending I'm
no,
here.
please.
I can't
I'll
be
do
here.
anything. I owe my whole career to you.
Hello.
Ah.
Manuel here.
Right, let's go.
Sorry, I can't answer at the moment, but
I'm
please
too
call
busy
again or leave
thinking
a
about
message.
killing myself
Speak
because of
after
the
the tone.
harsh
Thank you.
truths of my daughter's social life. Right.
When you've left your
Your
message,
message,
just
yeah, we
hang
all
up,
know
or
that.
for
Why do
more
they bother
options,
with that
press
bit
1
these
at any
days? It's a
time.
waste of our time listening to that bit. Andrew, this is Russell Brand. I'm so sorry about the last message. It was part of the radio show. It was a mistake.
Just a joke. I don't. If there is any truth in that, I don't know. It was just a joke. And
It was just a joke,
Russell asked
basically.
me to say it as a joke.
It was just a joke that we done, basically. I didn't ask him to say it, though. But, you know, aside from that bit, this one's true and the last one's not true. And look...
Well, it might be true, but we didn't
not
want to
true.
break it to you in such a harsh way.
Right, okay, look, the truth is, look, Andrew, I'm phoning you to ask if I can marry, that's right, marry your granddaughter, Georgina the granddaughter.
And I'd like to be a page boy.
He wants to be a page boy. We're going to have a 40 Towers themed
No,
wedding.
now you've spoiled it.
No, I thought I made it better. Oh, look, I'm sorry, I'll do anything. I wore a condom. Put the phone down. oh, what's going to happen? Look, I've got a mental illness. I think, do you think that made it better?
You'll never become King Rat in the Variety Club now, Russell Brand.
No, that's over for me. I'm never going to be King Rat in the Variety Club.
You're never going to be welcome to old showbiz.
Jonathan, I think we've made the situation worse.
I think who would have thought two people like us could possibly have made the situation worse?
How could we, have all our skills, our social skills, our talents, our experiences?
Our intentions were pure.
And later on, Andrew Sachs said that he listened to these messages while he was out in the street, and he thought they were rather strange. Listen to what he has to say here.
He contacted me. I was in the street listening to this. They transferred some of that recorded stuff onto my mobile. There was a lot of traffic around. I could hardly hear. And at the end of that, it didn't sound very nice. And at the end, I said, he called me, and he said, I said it sounded a bit weird. I mean, a bit off, but I don't understand why Jonathan and Russell were interviewing me supposedly when I wasn't there. I mean, what happened? And he said, well, yeah, no. Are you all right for what was said? I said, well, not really. He said, would you like to do the whole thing again next week if you're free? I said, that's a good idea. Then you can cut everything you've done. And we'll have a proper interview. And that's the last I've heard of him.
And this wasn't enough. Jonathan Ross and Russell Brand went on and made a third telephone call. And this is what they did here. These 3 telephone calls were made back to back, live on air. On the BBC.
You know the only way we can make this better, don't you?
Let's phone him again.
Let's phone back!
And this time, let's leave a nice message.
We've got to make it better. We'll phone Andrew Sachs back. We've got to stop upsetting Manuel. This time, Jonathan, I'm convinced we can make it better.
Well, what should we not mention? The war?
Just don't mention the war. Don't mention his granddaughter. Don't say you only ever played Manuel.
Records.
Don't mention the 4 records.
The bill,
come on, let's
that made
do
him famous and then
Don't mention the bill in a negative way.
Let's just sing to him.
Right, yes. Yes! We'll just sing to him.
Gift of song. What song should we sing?
Well, I'll make up something as I go along.
And I'll do the bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
I'll be Bing Crosby, you're David Bowie.
That's what I've always seen our relationship as.
Lovely song. Lovely
a Christmas-themed hit. That's bad.
Sorry, I can't answer at the moment,
Right,
but please call again or
He
leave
was
a
bent
message.
over the
Speak
couch.
after the tone. Thank you.
When you've left your message, just hang up, or for more options, press 1 at any time.
I'd like to apologise for these terrible attacks, Andrew Sachs. I'd like to show contrition to the max, Andrew Sachs. I'd like to create world peace between the yellow, whites and blacks, Andrew Sachs. Andrew Sachs. I said some things I didn't have oughta, like I had sex with your granddaughter, but it was consensual and she wasn't menstrual. It was consensual, lovely sex. It's full of respect. I sent her a text. I've asked her to marry me. Andrew Sachs.
Andrew Sachs.
If you deign it, this nuptial pact could be. Oh, Andrew Sachs.
Will you marry me?
Will you marry Jonathan?
No, that's a different post.
Sounds like he wants to now.
This has made it worse. I feel it's made it worse. You've trivialised the whole terrible incident. It started fine and then you went on about nonsense.
To their credit, they both wrote personal letters, they sent flowers. I don't think there was a full apology to all members of his family, but it is utterly extraordinary, and the result was that Andrew Sachs and his granddaughter were estranged for about 8 years. It is extraordinary. Now, what I would ask you is, when you listen to this recording, and then you listen to the allegations made by a 16-year-old who Russell Brand says, I just want to see your mascara run. Is it credible? Is it credible that this nastiness, this rapacious, this salivating, predatory malignancy should be as true as it sounds. Is it credible? Is it credible that these four, so far fairly anonymous women are telling the truth against the background of the Andrew Sachs recording? Now, I don't know whether it's criminal, but this is not somebody I want in my home. Whether it's criminal or not, I just don't want him in my home. And frankly, I made the decision, 18 odd years ago. No, it's not. Is it 18 odd years? I can't remember how. 23 minus 8, minus 8. No, whatever it is. my math isn't what it used to be. Anyway, I made this decision then that I did not want to watch any more of Jonathan Ross. I just didn't find him funny after this. I didn't find him funny, I didn't find him interesting. And he killed a programme I very much liked. That's the film 84, film 85, film 2008. He killed it, but this was the event that took that programme off the air, and it never really came back. And I'm really sorry about that. Maybe it was due to finish anyway. But I just don't want these people in my life.